Metro on that beat. But cool that they don't like to see you winning. They wanna see you in a penitentiary.
What's going on YouTube? It's me, KnifedByMike, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. Now today's video is going to be on the best knife in Call of Duty. Now this is strictly my opinion, so I'd like to hear your guys' opinion down below in the comment section below to comment on what you think was the best game to knife only on. So let's get into it. Now, one of the reasons why this game is one of my favourite CODs to knife on, this is on current gen by the way, is how many melee weapons it had. It mainly wasn't just knives, but it had a couple of knives in there. Now if we go in depth, the melee weapon that we all first started with is the shovel. The shovel, there was like loads of supply drop variants and stuff like that for it, which made it look better and cooler. And then we've got 8 DLC weapons. To just name a few, it's the trench knife, the combat knife, you had a baseball bat, and you had an axe and a sledgehammer to pay homage to sledgehammer games. So that was one of my main reasons why I thought knifing was so fun on this game. Why I had so much fun knifing only on this Call of Duty in particular. Now, if we go to like a main class thing, now if you go onto a class and create a class for knifing, now serrated is key. We had our own, us as knifers had our own basic training called serrated. Now what serrated did is you'd take your melee weapon in to a game as your primary weapon instead of having to swap your primary weapon to your melee weapon all the time each time you die and all stuff like that. Now another added bonus to serrated was your melee faster with the basic training on, and then normally without serrated you'd take one throwing knife into a game with you, and then add serrated on top of that, it gives you 2 extra throwing knives, so you get actually 3 throwing knives in World War II when you run serrated. So as well as the kill streaks, you had your basic kill streaks, what us knifers mainly use, which is the spy plane and the counter spy plane. Now it wasn't just the melee weapons and the basic training and the kill streaks that were the best. I thought the maps ran well with the knife only playstyle. The thing is with World War II, with the way that the classes work, you couldn't have UAV jammer, cold-blooded, assassin or ghost, however, whichever one you want to call it. So the main one was expeditionary, because that allowed you to replenish all 3 of your throwing knives, and plus if you had like a smoke or like a gas, you could replenish that as well. Now that was one of the go-to classes. I mean, you could run this class serrated and a melee weapon with like mountain division or say airborne division, but the main class us knifers went for was expeditionary. Now expeditionary, as I say, allows you to replenish and all stuff like that. Now to be honest with you, not many people liked how the class worked on this game, but I was actually quite a fan of it because it was new, it was something different. Just like World War II as a whole was something different. Like they added the headquarters, which I really wish they'd bring back in Modern Warfare 4 by the way. But overall, they're the main things what made knifing so fun on this game. And like you'd literally shit on kids in games if you ran like expeditionary serrated with 3 throwing knives and a melee weapon. Like anyone could put a class together like that and run it and shit on kids basically to put it that way. So it wasn't mainly because it was so fun, was because it was, some people may call it easy, which is true to a certain extent. It still takes a bit of skill, but as with snipers, as with assault rifles and SMGs, they've actually noticed that they've got knifers in the game, so they're trying to make it better for the knifers too. Now that's what I really enjoyed about this game, is that it didn't ponder to snipers, just snipers or red gunners. It pondered to all play styles like knifing, sniping and red gunning and pub stomping, stuff like that. Now literally you could pump stomp with a knife only class in World War II, and that's what makes it so fun. Now that's been my conclusion of what's the best COD game. This is on current gen, this is not like Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 games, this is the most recent one on this current generation of consoles like the PS4 and Xbox One. But anyway, the video is coming to an end right now, so one thing I'd like to ask you guys is for you to leave a like down on this video and comment what you think was the fun COD to knife on. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, and my Twitter will be down in the description below, as well as my second channel. Anyway, it's been me, KnifedByMike. Peace!
Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.